What is going on, beautiful people? So today I wanted to go over my pickups for the month. I'm hoping this video releases on the first week of December, preferably on December 1st, but we'll see how that goes. And I really been looking forward to this part. One of the big reasons I started the channel was to show off my pickups, because I love watching other YouTubers pickups and just seeing what they got, what they were looking for, and it just, I don't know, I really enjoy that side of collecting. So I thought finally, I've been looking forward to this, it's finally time to do it. I'm going to start with my accessories and stuff that are not gaming related first, and then work my way towards the video games. So I'll save the video games for last. And without further ado, let's get started. So this November is my birthday month, and one of the big things I've been asking for a while now and been looking for, finally got, and that is I got a record player. A vinyl record player. I've wanted one of these. So I'm a big fan of the Happy Console Gamer channel, and he made a comment, I don't know which video, he's talked about it probably in a couple videos, but when he said it, it really stuck with me. But he said he had a vinyl record player that he sets up in his game room, and that he just plays vinyls on, and it just kind of sets the mood for it. It's calm, relaxing, or he'll put it like a very fast pace, very hyped up vinyl one, and it just really just changes, in my head, it kind of changed the way I wanted my game room. So since that I saw that video and just how he talked about it, I've wanted one in my game room just for that same really feeling. And we finally got one, and this one has Bluetooth capabilities, and I am super excited. I've already tried it out. We were listening to it all day Thanksgiving, and I was really just happy to finally get one. And then I'm going to show off the 2 vinyl records I got for it as well. So the first one I got, we've recently watched all of Chainsaw Man, and then we went to theaters and watched the movie, so I've been on like a big Chainsaw Man thing, and we found this at Walmart. It's the vinyl for the Chainsaw Man, and I gotta say, I was not expecting it. I mean, it just looks beautiful, and I was super happy to come across this one. And what's funny about it, so when I went to go check out, the plastic had already been taken off of it, so there was no price. And I was asking, trying to see if I could get see how much it cost. And the Walmart guy told me, the employee, he was like, oh, we shouldn't be even have this in stores. It's sold through a third company, and the third company had it marked for like $80. And the way they were acting like they weren't going to sell it to me. And then finally he just like, here, and he put a $30 price tag on it, and out the door we went with it. So I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if they were actually supposed to have it, if they're really not supposed to. No idea, but I'm super happy I got it. And then my best friend got me this, and this is the one I was listening to all day on Thanksgiving, but it's the Final Fantasy Tactics vinyl record, and I got it sealed back up. I put it away. I'm not going to open it up, but it is actually a very amazing record. And for being my first 2, I have another one coming, but I don't think it's going to be here in time, so that's why I won't be in this video. But it's the Conker's Bad Fur Day vinyl record from I Am 8-Bit. Super excited for that one. But I mean, this one's just, I love the artwork on this game. But I was really happy about that. So from there, there's a local, kind of like a collectible store in our area. It's called a Walk in Time. And if you're in the area, definitely check them out. They're phenomenal. Great prices. Very clean. Very just, it's easy to find things you're going in for. They're not so much as, they have a video game selection, but they're not so much video games as they are like collectible items and stuff. And that's kind of where they shine. And another thing they carry is comic books. Me, myself, I'm not a giant comic book collector, but my fiance, she's the one who does all the editing on these videos and handles all that side of things. She's not crazy about them, but there's a few things that she's been looking for, and we found a few of them. And I'm going to go ahead and show those off. So, first one we got was a Dracula comic. Another Dracula comic. I'm not big into comics, so I couldn't really tell you how these work per se. And I haven't got into them because I know my side, like the way my brain works. If I start collecting comics, I would have to do it the way I collect video games, and I would have to have everything. And I can't pick up another hobby. Another Dracula. I know she picked up a ton. Dracula again. Oh, and then here comes the Moon Knight ones. So we got a good bit of Moon Knight. it's falling. Let me fix that real quick. I don't want that to fall. There we go. We got a ton of these. Like I said, we were in the store for probably 40 minutes just going through these, because she's been really wanting to find the Moon Knight comics. She's really been into him lately. And I mean, we haven't been able to find a lot of them, and then we got there and it was just, that's all we found. There's another Moon Knight. And that's all the comics. And then let's see, let's do I know what we're gonna do next. So another thing I collect is I collect Funko Pops, and as you can tell in the background, and we got a few of those over the month. And one of the first ones, I'm gonna kind of show them off in like ones I got one of the series of, and then the ones I have multiple of. So I used to be big into Yu-Gi-Oh. Used to love it. It was my favorite card game. I played it all the time, and so I pick up the Funkos for them when I see stuff like I'm really into, and they had the Dark Paladin at GameStop. So I had to go ahead and pick that up. I just love the way this Funko looks. It's beautiful. We are also really big into Naruto. And we saw this one at Books A Million. It's the Orochimaru Sanin, or however you say it. And my fiance really loves Orochimaru. So as soon as we saw it, I knew she had to get it. They had Tsunade, but I did not see Jiraiya. So I held off on picking up Tsunade. And then back to what I previously talked about. We found some Chainsaw Man Funkos. So I got Denji with Pochita. And then as well as, and apparently I guess this one's kind of rare. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. We didn't know it when we bought it. We got the Denji one from GameStop, and we got this one from GameStop. But it's a Makima. I don't know if it's just in the Funko app. I don't know if it's actually rare or if they just got it acting like it is, but it's saying it's like worth $70. In which we don't collect Funkos or anything for value, but just kind of cool when you pick something up for retail price and it's $70. So the next set of Pops, I absolutely love this anime. This has became one of my favorite animes. From the first episode to the second season, I have loved it so much, and that is Dandadan. So we picked up some of the Dandadan Pops when we saw them. We got Okurum transformed. We have Momo. We have Siko. And forgive me if I'm pronouncing names wrong. I'm not the best when it comes to names. And then we also have Turbo Granny. I absolutely love Turbo Granny. And then we got this. This is a plush we picked up. I don't pick up plushes a lot. I very rarely pick them up. But if I see a Pokemon one for a good price, I will absolutely grab it. And it was the Detective Pikachu. And I mean, I think it was like $2. I had to grab it. It was clean, wasn't dirty or stained up. And yeah, absolutely had to get that. And let's do, I think that's all my collectibles. So let's move on to accessories. So first thing we got this at Goodwill. And I'm going to count this as an accessory. It does come with the game, but I haven't checked it really to make sure the game was in it. Actually, no, it would do that now. Just to be safe. Yeah, the game's in it. But I mainly picked it up because I already have the game, but I didn't have the microphone or anything. So I wanted to get this bundle, but it's the High School Musical. Had it the wrong way. Sing It bundle for the Wii. This is complete. It has the microphone, like I said. It has the game in it. The game's in there. And it was $4. Well, actually, it was only $3.50. So I had, for that price, the box is a little beat up, but I mean, what can you expect? And I just wanted the microphone. I haven't had a chance to test it to make sure it works yet. So as soon as I get around to doing that, we'll find out. And then this was also, I think, this one was $5. And I don't believe the game's in here for this one, but it's the Think It kind of Jeopardy game where you have the little controllers. The whole reason I bought it, the controllers in here, you push the buttons and kind of vote for your answers. And for $5 seeing this, I mean, the tape around the box drives me crazy. I hate that they did that, but I'm going to do my best to try to get that off without tearing up the box. I don't know how well that's going to go, but we're going to give it our best shot for sure. Just sucks they did it that way. I also got this at Goodwill. This was a controller. I paid $2 for it. No idea if the controller works, and I didn't buy it for the controller, honestly. Is that there's a quarter. I didn't even notice that. It's glued to the front of the controller. Interesting. I didn't pick it up for the controller. I actually picked it up for this little gray piece right here, if you can see it. This is an extender for PS2 controllers. So what you do is you plug it into your PS2 controller, and then it plugs into the system, and it just makes your cord longer, and that's the whole reason I wanted it. I have one already, but it's broken, so I'm really hoping this one works. I haven't had a chance to test it out to make sure it works, but I'm really excited. I found one of these. I know you could probably find them online for cheap, but I've never really seen them in person, so when I saw it, I had to have it. Go ahead and set that bad boy over here. I got this at Target the other day. It's a HDMI switch. You can plug up to 5 HDMI devices to it, and I've been needing this for a while. I don't know if this is a really good brand. I'm going to be checking it out today, hopefully, and I plan to hook all my consoles up to it, clean up my entertainment center, and just have it looking good. So I'm really excited we found this. This is only like 25 bucks, so if it's terrible, 25 bucks is 25 bucks. I'm not too worried about it. And then got this at Goodwill as well. This was a Star Wars 3DS case. I don't even remember how much they had on it. I think it was like $2. No, $3. And I mean, for $3 for a 3DS case, why not? I don't take my 3DS a lot of places, but it's in really good condition. And I mean, it's a 3DS case. You can't go wrong with that. Another case here we actually got was, oh, I lost something. A guy was trading this at GameStop. And it's just a Nintendo Switch case. He was trading in 2 Switches, and our GameStops in the area don't take cases. I don't know if anybody else's does, but ours don't. So they were just going to throw them away. And the guy was like, well, unless anybody wants them. And I know the employee took one, and I took one. And in the cases, they had little game holders as well, which I don't care about these. It's cool that they're Nintendo like trademarked and stuff. So they're actually like Nintendo. It's not a third-party thing, but I don't know. Nice to have extra little case just in case, but those little clip things, I don't trust them. I know I'll lose my games. I like to just keep my games in their case. And then, actually, I got a cool one. Let me grab it here. What did that thing fall to? There it is. Let me see if I can grab it. Oh, there we go. I haven't picked up any of these for a hot minute. I used to be crazy about this game series. Absolutely loved it. Played all of them. My mom got really big into them. I think I have over like 200. But I picked up some Skylanders I didn't have. And like I said, I haven't picked up a lot of Skylanders lately. But we got Fling Kong. Super happy to get him. And I got this at the Nitro Antique Mall. So if you're in the area, check out their video game selection. They got a pretty nice selection. And they have a few other Skylanders I'm wanting to go back and pick up. I just haven't had a chance to make it back up there. But we got Fling Kong, and then we also got Trailblazer. And I really wish they would do something more with this game. I'm one of those weird people. I absolutely loved the Skylanders series. I wasn't crazy about Disney Infinity. I didn't get really big into Lego Dimensions. But Skylanders I got crazy into, and like I said, we would buy 2 starter packs every year. We would buy the normal version and the dark version, and I'd usually buy like one for the PlayStation system, one for Xbox, and then me and my mom would just go to town on the games, and we had an absolute blast. And then we found this at GameStop for a really good price. I got a new headset for my Xbox. It's the Lucid Sounds, and these are really nice. I think we paid like 25 bucks for them, and for 25 bucks for this headset, I mean, you can't go wrong. I absolutely love it. It sounds great. The mic's beautiful. And it's just overall a really good headset. So if you guys need one, they're on sale for GameStop right now. It might be like 30 bucks. It's anywhere from 25 to 30. I can't really remember off the top of my head on that one. But it's a solid headset in my opinion. And now on to the fun part. I believe that's everything I wanted to talk about. Actually, no, there's one more thing I want to show off. I'm going to let you guys stare at the back counter. I know the fiance will do something kind of funny there. And I'm going to grab this item. So my fiance is a big fan of the Preacher series. And that Walk in Time store has some of the figurines for it. And she picked up Cassidy. This is her favorite character, I believe. So absolutely had to get that when we saw it. And I know they had the Saint of Killers. And I want to say they had one other one. So we do plan to get back there and pick them up. We just haven't had a chance to. So yeah, guys, definitely. If you're in the area, definitely check out a Walk in Time. They're an amazing store. Alrighty. I believe it's time for everybody's favorite part. I think it's time to do the pickups of the games. We're going to start kind of left to right, I guess, because they're all laid out in front of me here. So this is also from a Walk in Time. I picked up Tenchu, Stuff of Assassins. Have not had a chance to play this game yet. I'm looking forward to trying out. I'm a huge fan of the Tenchu series, even though I suck at them. But this was complete in box, so I had to go ahead and get it. I mean, could not pass up on that. And before I go any farther, way my collection works, in case you haven't seen any of my other videos, I have to play a game for 30 minutes before I'll add it to the collection. So there's some games that I'm showing off today that I have played and went ahead and added to my collection, and then there's other games I haven't played yet, so I'm not going to really be able to talk about those. I do a better video review of the game on my TikTok, so I'll be linking that down below. She'll probably put it up here somewhere and show it off. But that, I kind of go over how much I paid for it and give kind of like my thoughts on the game. And like I said, I've done a few of these games on there. A few of them I haven't done yet. So definitely check out my TikTok if you want to see a more update to that. As for this video, I just kind of want to do a quick overview of just my pickups. So there's Tenchu. And then from there we got, this is also from A Walk in Time. It is Romance of the Three Kingdoms 4, Wall of Fire. This is also complete in box for the PlayStation. Absolutely love the PlayStation games. Sorry for the glare, guys. I know it's bad. I gotta get a better camera. My phone's good, but it's not that great. And like I said, this is also complete in box, so could not pass on that. Then we found this at Goodwill. This is for $2.50. It is so before I go any farther, my fiance is a huge fan of Star Wars. She absolutely loves Star Wars. She can talk to your head off about it all day long. Me, I'm not crazy about it. I haven't watched all the movies, so I know I'll be catching up on those eventually, but she is crazy about the Star Wars. And we found this at Goodwill. It's Monopoly Star Wars Edition, and it's for the PC, but when I saw it, I absolutely had to pick it up just for that reason alone. And it has everything inside of it, of course. But yeah, I just thought that was really cool, so yeah, I had to grab that. I got one 360 game this month. And it found it at there's a pawn shop by that Goodwill we were at, and it's called KV Pawn, and they have a really good deal going on where it's like 3 games. If it's original Xbox, I mean not original, if it's Xbox One and PS4 games, it's like 3 for $20, and then they have one for their anything older than that, so like 360, PS3, Wii. They have their games for 5 for $20, and if you buy them individually, they're priced at $5. Now those games, they just throw them in a bin, so some of them can be a little rough, other ones are not as rough, but I mean, it just kind of depends. So when I go in there, I try to find I'll go through all those bins and see if I can find anything that's in good condition that I don't have or that catches my eye. And I found this. It's Hot Wheels World's Best Driver. It was one of the only 360 games they had that was in really good condition, so I went ahead and picked it up. It was also complete in box, so I didn't want to pass on that. Then let's do original Xbox. I mean, not original Xbox. Let's do Xbox One next. So this was part of that 3 for $20 deal I was talking about. I got Dead Rising 3. And like I said, they were in great conditions. Then we got, I've never played this series before, so I'm excited to check it out. But the Crackdown series. Got Crackdown 3. And then the last one for the Xbox One, I picked up Dead Rising 4. I've never played 4 before. I've played a little bit of 3 at a buddy's house, but I've never played 4, as you can see. And then let's move on to, let's do PlayStation 4. I want to start there. So I tend to try not to buy imports a lot. I try to not avoid it. If I see one that catches my eye, I'll buy it. But I try to avoid imports that we got over here. So I don't want to buy a game that we got and then buy an import of it. I try to avoid doing that. But sometimes I mess up and I end up doing it. But I'm pretty sure this game didn't come out over here. And it's a VR game, so that made me want it even more because we don't get a lot of VR games. But it's Cool Paint VR. I found this at another KV pawn shop in a different area, and they gave it to me for I think like $9, so couldn't pass up on that. And one thing I like about these KV stores is they will work. I mean, they just want to sell the product, so they'll work deals out with you as long as so on the stickers you can see like what date they took, like priced it, and as long as it's not something they just got like a day, a week, 2 weeks ago, they're really willing to work a deal out with you. So you kind of got to work that in too. This is also part of the 3 for $20 deal I got, but it's Beast Quest. I picked this up at that KV that does the 3 for $20, and this game it's like a budget title. It would probably really been good on the PS3 and Xbox 360. I enjoyed it. The combat's really weird, but it's definitely not my favorite PS4 game. And like I said, it was just in good condition, so I went ahead and picked it up. And then I picked this next one up and didn't realize what it was until I got home, and then it broke my heart because then I knew what it was. But it's Endling Extinction is Forever, and this is such a sad game. You play as a mother fox, and you're trying to keep your cubs alive, and they can die, and it's a tearjerker, a very sad game. I would have picked it up even if I knew what it was, but just it caught me by surprise, so it kind of broke my heart on that one. And then I picked up World War I, Tannenberg, Eastern Front. There's another game in this series. It's Western Front, Vernenberg, or something like that. And I like that one better than this one. This one's kind of like, it seems like it was more geared to play online, like you're supposed to just go online. And what the purpose of the game is, you just capture landmarks and you have to hold it. So it's pretty much just, you capture like this, and it's not like, they're not like alphabetic letters that you capture, like they're actual names to like where the battlefield is, and you have to try to hold it. And what's cool about the game that I was enjoying but hating was it's really realistic. So if you get shot, it's pretty much you're dead. Like it's not like you get shot 3 times and you're dead. No, you get shot once, it pretty much takes you out, unless they shoot you in like the leg, and then it's 2 shots. But it's pretty realistic on that side of things. And I don't know if there's like if there's people still playing it online. Oh, sorry about that. The camera fell up, so she'll have to edit that and merge the videos together. But what I was saying is, I don't know if the online servers were, if people are still playing it online or not. And so I didn't mess with that side of things. I don't play a lot of online games by myself, but I feel like if people are still playing it, you could have a lot of fun with some friends. But just as a single player experience, it was all right. The next game I got, this one kind of surprised me. It's Warhammer Chaos Bane. I did enjoy this one. It plays like a Diablo, so over that, like looking down on the character, and I was having fun. I played as an elf, and I don't know if it was just I put it on normal. And I was just tearing through everything. You can, as an elf, you can summon like a tree person to come and help you fight, and like I said, there wasn't a problem. I ran into no issues with the game, so I don't know if I need to up the difficulty, but I do know I want to go back and play that with a friend, because I feel like with co-op on that game, it would be an absolute blast. So from there, we got some Switch games. I got this one. This is Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. I got this at that KV store. They had it marked for $40. They gave it to me for like $25 because they had it for a while. So for that price, I couldn't pass on it. And I've been wanting to get into the Marvel Ultimate Alliance series. Me and my best friend are supposed to go through and play it. So really looking forward to that. The next game I bought this for my fiance. She was upset with it. She was really into it for like the first like hour that she played it, and then she kind of fell off of it. But it's the Date Everything series. Some of her favorite voice actors are in here, and I think that's why she got super excited for it. But it just kind of fell off with her, and she just doesn't like it, I guess. So, but when she did play of it, she was like getting into it, and then she just hit a point where it's like, this isn't as good as I thought it would be. Picked this up for her as well. Is Cult of the Lamb. Have not, as you can tell, the plastic's been on it. We haven't had a chance to try it out yet. But I've heard good things about this game, and it seems like it would be right up her alley, so I'm excited for her to try it out. And then I saw this on another YouTuber I watched. I'm trying to remember. It was either Radical Reggie or who else? I don't know who posted it. I'm going to say it was him, but if I'm wrong about that, forgive me. But when I saw it, I wanted it. So I went to GameStop. They had a used copy, but it's Bakaru. And I absolutely love this game. This is so much fun. It's kind of reminds me of like old school Mario games, and pretty much you play as Bakaru there, and you use these drumsticks as weapons, and I can't remember what they're called, so please forgive me. But you get special powers. Like the first one I unlocked, you kind of shrink down so you can fit in little cubby holes. But it's just a fun little platformer, and it has like collecting of things going on. So there's this one character, when you bump into him, he gives you an interesting fact about Japan, and I was really liking that. I learned a couple things, and I was going to tell you, but no, definitely play it. I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, but definitely if you get it cheap, I think I paid like $35 for it, and to me, it's worth the $35 price easily. So yeah, I definitely recommend that Bakaru game. I'm excited to dive more into that one. So from there, let's move on to the original Xbox. I picked this up at GameStop. I paid about $13 for it. And it's Max Payne for the original Xbox One. I'm going for a complete Xbox One set. So anytime I find them for cheap, I mean, the manual is a little bit rough, but I didn't have it, so I went ahead and just grabbed it. I'm not upset about that. I haven't had a chance to try it out yet, but really looking forward just to getting it on the shelf and adding it to that collection. The next one I got was Crash Bandicoot, the Wrath of Cortex. I played this one. This one just plays like the original 3. It's really fun. It's hard, of course, but I was really enjoying it. Got it at GameStop. I think this one was only $8 when I picked it up. So I'm not upset by that at all. Then I also got this one at GameStop. This one was Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. This is probably my favorite out of the original 3. I really enjoy the combat in this one. And I don't know, I didn't get into the other 2 a lot. I got into this one a good bit, but those other 2 just didn't grab me like this one. And then, so this one's a little bit of a funny story. I picked this up at a pawn shop in our area called All in One. And they just had the disc. And it's Serious Sam for the original Xbox. So I bought this game, the case and everything, from a flea market. I don't remember where it was. It was not a flea market. It was a thrift store. I bought it from them, and it was like $4, and it didn't work. And I've been looking for a disc for this game forever. Went to All in One. They had one. It had the GameStop, like the old school GameStop cover art and stuff, and they had it marked for $8. And they do usually like half off of their games. So I picked that one up and was super excited to find it, and the game worked perfectly. So I got home, played it, and was just having an absolute blast with it. Got some PS5 games here, so let's move on to that. Actually, wait a minute, one second. I forgot I had 2 more games I got, and it hit me when I looked back there, and it just kind of clicked in my brain. I forgot to grab them. The first one would be on the Xbox One. I picked up Mortal Kombat X. A pawn shop had it for like $2, so I couldn't pass on it, and I'm a huge fan of the Mortal Kombat series. And then this one was my only Series X purchase. It was at the All-in-One pawn shop I got it. And it was, they had it marked for like $34, and like I said, it was half off, so I paid like, I think $12, $14 for it after taxes. And it was Star Ocean: The Divine Force. And this game is awesome. I was really enjoying it, so definitely can't wait to pick that one back up and go for it. So from there, now let's do PS5. And we're almost done actually after PS5. We got like 2 more stacks. So, I picked this one, went on sale for $20, so I had to get it. It's the Bleach Rebirth of Souls. I'm a huge fan of the Bleach video games. They're a lot of fun. My favorite being on PS3. I really like that one. And then there's the, what's it called on the DS? It's the one that's a strategy, like grid-based RPG. It's Third Phantom, I think. Bleach Third Phantom. I really enjoyed that one. But this is a fun little fighter. The control is a little weird, but it's decent. Picked this one up for a buddy I work with. We're going to be probably playing it today, actually. I got to reach out to him to let him know I got it. But I picked up Elden Ring for the PS5. Had a hard time getting into it. I'm just not crazy about the Souls series. But he's talked highly about this game. It's one of his favorite games, if not his favorite games. So definitely going to play this today. And then this one went on sale as well. It went down from 40 to 30, and I picked it up. But it's Tales of Xillia Remastered. I've been dying to go through this series, so I'm really excited to pop this one in and keep playing it. I'm about an hour and a half, 2 hours into it, and I'm really just enjoying what I've played of it so far. Alrighty, I got a Switch 2 pickup. I've been playing the heck out of this series, and this is actually what I played pretty much all Thanksgiving. But it's Pokemon Legends ZA. Definitely, guys, if you've been hesitant about getting it, check it out. It's not a bad game. I'm not going to say it's the best Pokemon game. I'm not going to say it's the best looking Pokemon game. But the combat, it's fun. I mean, it's an enjoyable game. I got some PS3 games, and then I got a 3DS game I'm going to show off. And I saved the 3DS game for last. So, got these 3 PS3 games from the Walk in Time store I was talking about. The first one, I'm really excited to play with my buddy with. I got it on the 360. Absolutely loved it. And, I want to go for the trophies on it, so that's why I picked it up for this. But they got a copy of Lord of the Rings War in the North. So I was excited to find that and add it to the collection. He posted a picture of this one, and then the next one I'm going to show, and I went down there and got them both. But then I found a third game that I wasn't expecting to find, and I had to pick it up. But the other game he posted a picture of, I've been looking for a while, and that is Golden Axe Beast Rider. And both of these are complete in box. I forgot to open Lord of the Rings, but as you can see, it is complete. And I was super happy to find both of those. And then the one I wasn't expecting to find, and the box is pretty beat up. I'm a little upset by it, but I still wanted to get it. That is Final Fantasy 13 too. Special box right here. Super excited about that. And the game is complete, of course, if I can get it out. Haven't had a chance to try any of these out. I don't have my PlayStation Plus. I mean, my PlayStation 3 plugged up right now. But I mean, as you can see, this is just a very good game. I don't get why the Final Fantasy 13 series gets so much hate, because they're solid. They're not bad games at all. And then, guys, we are at the last pickup. This is probably the best one I did. The price tag, I did not pay this much for it. I actually paid only $17. I had some trading credit. I took some games in to trade for it, and it's loose, and I'm upset by that. But I've never seen this game in the wild. I've never seen it complete in box in the wild. I'm not saying it's super rare. Like, if I probably lived in a bigger city, I'd maybe see it more. But I had to get it because, like I said, I don't see it. But I paid $17 for this, and it is Yokai Watch Blaster Red Cat. And these Yokai Watch games on the 3DS, man, whew, they are brutal. They are so expensive. Thankfully, I do have Yokai Watch 3. It's not complete in box, but I do have it. And I have a couple of the number 2s. I think I'm missing the bony one. I might be wrong about that. I'm not 100% sure. And I know I'm missing a few more. So I'm hoping to find the cases. I'm in a Facebook group that does like lost cases, manuals, and stuff like that in cover art, and they post a lot of stuff. I haven't seen anything posted with just a case and manual for this game yet, but I have been keeping my eye out for it. And guys, I believe that's everything. If you stayed and watched the video up to this point, I appreciate you and thank you so much. Let me know in the comments, what is your favorite pickup of the month? Did you guys pick up anything vinyl, comic books, Funkos, Skylanders? Let me know in the comments if you guys got anything that you're really proud of, or if you got a really good deal, like how for the Yokai Watch game, I got it for $17. And I didn't even trade in anything crazy. Like, I traded in like 5 games, and I had some points I used, and like I said, it just knocked it down. I think I had a loose copy of Sonic Adventure 2 for the GameCube, and they gave me like $30 for it. It was one of the bigger trade-ins. I had 2 copies of Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks for the PS2 that I got through like bundle deals and stuff, and traded those in and knocked it down a good bit. So I was really happy about that. But now I get to do the fun thing. I get to put all this lovely stuff away. So yay me. But no, thank you guys again for checking out the video. If you stayed and watched it all the way to the end, leave a comment in it, your favorite Switch game, or let me know what your favorite pickup of the month is. All right, you beautiful people. You guys have a good one.